Hi everyone, this is Brian with OpenRV again, here with another of our pull request previews, in this case for pull request number 248, featuring UI feedback for depth and heading and hold and laser. Again, Code with Passion, Dominic has been super active in the last couple weeks and has just sent us this one a couple days ago. And as you can see, it adds controls on top of the nav bar for indicating laser depth and heading hold, and these can be clicked and pressed to toggle them as well. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what that looks like. So here's what he has added onto the top of the nav bar. Clearly this is the indicator for where the lasers depth and heading. Now he's worked closely with I know he worked closely with Erica, going back and forth on a little bit of the design here, and the idea was to make these so that you can actually click on these as buttons. And so you'll actually see if I click on these, it's sending a message, which is what you're seeing in the JavaScript console on the bottom, that is being sent. Updating lasers, toggling heading and depth hold. Now, in this case, we can also see what those look like. We can actually toggle this on. The code that Dom has added, if we go ahead and look at the files that are changed, I'm going to have some comments in here, but ultimately, if we scroll way down here, we see that basically, this is his mock object that he uses in Node.js to see what's going on, and he basically is listening for a target heading message, and that can either be the actual value or a true false value, or it can be set to disabled. So on our page, we'll go ahead and we'll send it a real value. This is something that would come down in the status message from the node process, and you see it updates in our status window, target 120, but it's also listening to it. And you can see it turns a solid blue when it's in heading mode, and again, if we want to disable it, we can send it a disabled message and it turns off. For those that are interested, again, we're using the test views HTML page, which lets us simulate all of the front-end components, and there's a README that explains how to use this as well. But basically, I'm going through and simulating the events for each of the listeners that are listening, in this case for the status message, and I'm setting it the value that you see here, in this case target heading disabled. So that looks like it for a nutshell. So hey, mad call outs to Dom for doing all this great work, and again, you'll see this in a future version of the OpenROV cockpit software.